Nothing in my brain. That's what people say.
People do make a lot of comments to me. I have a coworker whose wife had a baby a couple years ago, which obviously you don't see it on him every day, but certainly the amount of personal comments that I get and questions about, how that's going to affect my career came up a lot more with me than it did with him. And my husband's a lawyer. He doesn't get the same kind of questions that I get. Are you coming back to work? Are you going to stay home? Are you going to need to leave early today? It's like very personal, and it's something about your body that you can't control. And when people make observations, it can be hard not to feel like they're very unwelcome, or it can make you feel uncomfortable, or it makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes.
My mind said it's gonna be alright. It's the prayers in the prayer.
So growing up, I never had a female teacher in one of the science courses that I took, and there's not necessarily one ever teaching it. So that was always very interesting. And then especially when I got to the audio engineering classes at Belmont, I still have yet to have a female audio professor. So that in itself is kind of weird. And then I don't think that my teachers doubt me, and in fact, a lot of them do build me up more, I think, because I'm a female. So that's really cool, but I think also sometimes, like the first day of class, they're kind of shocked that, there's even a couple girls in the class, and then I've even had a girl drop out in one of my courses too, so now I'm quite literally the only girl in my class. And so I think they're never expecting me to stick along with it, but then I think that's where they start getting more comfortable with me and like building that student-teacher relationship, because they're like, oh, she's in it for the long haul, like they're actually surprised, which is kind of nice, surprising them, but also it's kind of sad when you think about it that it's surprising that a female would be in an engineering career.
Dancing on my own.
But then in more of the like social aspect of having all boys in my classes, I think that's what gives me the drive, like the competitiveness to like want to do better and like want to succeed, especially when they're not necessarily expecting me to, just because there is only like 5% of females are audio engineers in the music business. So I think that's where I get my drive and like my passion about like, wanting to do really well, and like it's something that I love. And also then like the competition just like pushes it that much further. The advice that I would give to my younger self would be to prove everyone that ever doubted you in this career field wrong, because you are very capable of doing it, and study hard, and like if it's what you're passionate about, then you'll be able to accomplish anything. So don't let anyone hinder you from achieving your goals.
I was really excited about was thinking that I was likely going to have a daughter who would be born as we elected a woman president, first female president. And that was just really, without talking about Hillary Clinton in particular, I just found that to be really exciting. Like, wow, that will be the world that she's born into. And now that it's not going to be that way, I guess it's not that I would change one thing, but I hope that the world that she's born into can still hold that kind of possibility for her. I don't want to think differently about her future just because of that one thing, but I do want to think that my daughter is being born into a world where she can do anything she wants.